Hello Sagittarius and welcome back to my channel, T to the Y to the M to the ARA. Alright, today we're going to see what's going on in your energy. So Spirit, please give me a message for the Sagittarius Collective. Remember, this is a general reading. And if you want a personal reading, please check out my website at BeingTymara.com. Alright, we're going to see what energy is coming towards you. What does Spirit want you to know today, Sagittarius? Alright, let's see, Spirit. What is the current problem in Sagittarius life that they need resolved? So what's the current problem? Any deck that I'm using is on my website at BeingTymara.com. Alright, we have burden. Your current problem is you are dealing with a burden. And you are in the process of trying to rebuild, to bring balance back into your life. Alright, that's the constant, that is the problem. You are self-made. And it's a lot that you are wanting to manifest for your life. And you refuse to be hurt again. You refuse to be hurt again. All right. Let's see. And what are you refusing to be hurt again by? By these burdens. Something is weighing heavy on your chest. Something you've been feeling overwhelmed. You've been carrying a lot. And with the self-made being out here, I feel like majority of this you do on your own. You don't have quite a lot of support or quite a lot of help around you when it comes to going after something that you want so bad or so much. Especially with this manifestation out here. It's like you want a certain type of life. You want this life to look a certain way. And with you carrying a burden, whatever this burden may be, this could be the responsibility. I just heard additional children. You can have a burden of taking on additional children that you maybe did not birth. You could take on a burden of feeling like even if you're in a relationship, you carry majority of the weight, you pay majority of the bills, something you feel burdened with. Having to, maybe this could be financially, where you are dealing with majority of the bills or this heavy weight of debt or something. It's like once you manifest or do something to get yourself out of it, you are strongly saying, I will never be in this situation ever again. You won't catch me in this situation ever again. Once you rebuild your life, something about this rebuilding to bring balance back into your life, because something seems to be off balance. Something's just overwhelming. Something feels very heavy. Once you get yourself out of this situation, and it's like Spirit is saying it's going to take you. It's self-made, so you're doing it yourself. This is the energy of no one coming to save you. You're going to save yourself. Once you do it, you're not going to ever be in this predicament. You're not going to ever be in this situation again. This is the problem. This is the problem. I see the reason why you are rebuilding your life because you don't feel happy. You haven't been feeling joy lately. Something about you just getting out your way, getting out your own way and thinking big. And with you being self-made, this is you dealing with entrepreneurship. Somebody could have started a business that maybe failed or didn't go the way they wanted it to go the first time. So you're going to try it again. And somebody could have, for somebody, this could be, somebody could have dealt with some past fraud or a scandal in the past. So you're not going to deal with this. Nobody's going to scam you out of money. Nobody's going to fraud you out of money. You're not going to deal with that situation. Like once you clean up your credit or get some type of loan or grant or some more money, then you are not going to go through this situation ever again. Because it's like now your eyes are open. You're very aware. Okay, Spirit, please clarify this information. What caused Sagittarius to get in this situation in the first place? What caused them to get in this problem in the first place? Wow, they all coming out in the reverse. Huh. I feel like what caused you to be in this situation before, you was dealing with something that you could not resist. Like there was a person, a place, a location, a business, something. There was a something you were doing. You could not resist doing this. It's like you just had this unexplainable pull towards something that was burdensome to you, but you still kept doing it. Something that was not good for you, but you still kept doing it. And even though, excuse me, for some of you, this could be a relationship. This could be a soul contract that you had this soul contract with connection to somebody, or the spiritual union connection to somebody that now you're rebuilding because you broke away from this contract. You broke away from this relationship. Something that like eventually it was not bringing you joy or happiness. This other person may have felt happy. They maybe felt like everything was fine, but for you, it was not. So this is you. You came together with a situation that you should not have been in, or that was not helping you, not beneficial for you. It seemed like there was this energy here where this person, it's giving me the energy of this tug of war, where you and a person, like you would chase this person and they wasn't chasing you. Then you'll threaten to leave or walk away from this person and they wind up going after you. Like it's giving me this tug of war energy, like this chasing, like on a hot pursuit. You kept going after something, but then it felt like you were unbalanced because it was too much of you giving something to a situation, somebody not giving back. Or when you decided to quit and call it quits and go the other way, now this person want to start chasing you because now they realize, oh, they're pulling away from you, or you're pulling away from them. So what happened is you wound up being completely done. You had to learn a lesson here. So what caused this is you chasing something. And the more you chase something, the more you're not going with the flow, the more you're not attracting. You're chasing it to show that you don't have this situation, you don't have this thing. Something was out of your control. So now it's like whoever this person is, if this is a person, if this is a business, if this is a thing, there was a lot of embarrassment here. So you're releasing the embarrassment, you're releasing the hurt. It was a lot of playing. Somehow you felt like a clown. Somehow you felt you got played in some type of situation, or somebody tried to play you in a situation. And this is what caused all of this. This is where you, like said, you refuse to be hurt again because you thought something was for you and it wasn't. It wound up embarrassing you in the long run. And this is why you learned your lesson. You completed some type of cycle because you saw how something was playing out. Something was originally a burden, but maybe in the beginning you didn't see how much of a burden this was. And so now that you had escaped, now that you left, you refuse to be hurt again. Who was this person, this place, this thing? What was this energy spirit? We have religious. This could have been a situation with somebody where there is religion involved. Somebody could have dealt with something in the church if you was a part of the church or a part of something that was very religious. This could have been a group of people, or organization. Like I said, this could have been a church or something that has to do with religion. This also has something to do with dating. This could be you dating someone. What else? What else is somebody battle with? We also have co-workers. This could have been with a co-worker. And give me one more. Somebody who has blonde hair. Blonde hair. So for some of you, and then we have married. So this could have been marriage as well. So for some of you, what I'm seeing is somebody could have once been a coworker. Now, this could be individual situations or this could be one situation together. But I feel like somebody could have had a coworker, and this coworker said they wanted to take you out, they wanted to date you. So your work could have been going smooth, and this coworker wanted to take you out or date you. And I feel like things escalated. Something went from being a friendship or a coworker or a platonic relationship to being something serious. You and this person started dating, and then over time, This person could have blonde hair, you could have blonde hair. You and this person started dating. And I feel like this person didn't truly show their true colors. They were wearing a mask. They didn't show their true colors until things escalated. Y'all went from being co-workers to dating to married. And this person became overly religious. So I feel like there was a difference between, I don't know why I just heard the word cult. And this could be specific to somebody, but there are certain marriages or certain religions where you want to submit to me, you want to do this, you want to do that, and it's like somebody becomes more controlling due to their religious beliefs. Or maybe two people can have two different religious beliefs. Maybe somebody is more of this and somebody is more of that, and it's like, you're going to convert to my religion, and the other person's like, no, you're going to convert to mine. So I feel like something became more of a burden than what it was than what it was when it first started off. You and a person could have got married. Now, something became more of a burden, and so this could have led to a divorce. If this wasn't marriage, you could have been engaged to a person, y'all never got married, or this could have been you dating a person, and someone became more of a burden than it was of a blessing. So this is why you left this person, y'all broke up, and you started rebuilding your life to bring more balance back into your life. You felt out of balance. You lost yourself in this relationship. And that's why it's like, I'm going to get myself back together. I'm going to do everything to get myself back in alignment. And that's what makes you this self-made person, because you didn't have anybody else's help. You had to go seek solutions on your own. And then you're manifesting your dream life and you're getting things back into alignment. And like I said, you refuse to be hurt again. Somebody could have also joined something that had this strong religious background. And this strong religious background, I feel like you didn't know what all this religion entailed until you signed up or joined it. This group, this organization. You didn't know what it entailed until you signed up, and then it became more of a burden. You need to show up every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And you also got to do community service every Friday night. And we got to have Bible study and Mass on Saturday. Like, it's something became too much. And you're like, I'm going to have to separate myself. This is just not what I expected or not what I saw for myself. And so I feel like this is the cause of all of this. This is what happened. So the letter O could be significant here. So first, middle, last name could be with an O or a location. I just heard Orlando, Oscar. Also, angel number 444. Look that up. You could be seeing that. See what it means. Somebody could have that tattoo. 444. And so, Spirit, overall, what's the solution here? What's the solution for Sagittarius? Your overall solution is focusing on having a functional daily life. You want to have a functional daily life. Something took too much of your time. Something just was not becoming of you. And especially when it came to this organization or this dating this person. Like I said, this could be two different things, two different situations. Something felt like it was just taking all of your time. Your spiritual beliefs or your dating life. It just took all your life. And then it's like, no, I need to get back on track. I need to get back to me. So now Spirit is saying the solution is having a functional daily life. For some of you, just listen to your spirit guides or follow your spirit guides. You don't have to follow one specific craft or what somebody's telling you have to do. You can follow your own beliefs. So this is following your spirit guides or listening to your spirit guides. So listening to your intuition, listening to them nudges when it feels like something is just not right. And you are also, they are telling you you need to express yourself in new ways. Not in the same way, not in the old way, but in a new way. You're self-made. You follow your own path. Like, you are a natural born leader. So I feel like you do your own thing in your own way. So they're telling you need to express yourself in new ways, to not go down this old path, to not repeat old habits. You refuse to be embarrassed again. You refuse for anybody to threaten you with something or to say you had to look a certain way, wear a long skirt, cut your hair off, cut your beard, do this, do that. You're like, no, I'm going to express myself in my way. I'm going to be myself the way I was born. And also, this is about you prioritizing what's most important to you as well. That's a solution. Prioritize what's most important. If you want to spend time by yourself, if you want to hang out with friends, There's not one certain person that you're dating, a person that you're married to, your job, or somebody that's telling you how and what you want to do and how you need to live. You want to have a functional daily life that fits you, because every person is different. Once you're not the type of person where one shoe fits all. You're like, no, one size fits all. That's not your type of story. That's not your cup of tea. So, and you are also learning right now to be more stingy with your time. Be more stingy with your time, stingy with your energy. Because I feel like you had yourself spread thin. You were burdened by spreading yourself thin with all these different things. Got to hang out with the coworkers. The coworkers need you. You got to work on this project management. You got to work on this project. Your person wants you. They want you to go out every day. I felt like it was dedicated towards somebody else, and you was losing yourself or wasn't feeling happy because you had to spread yourself thin to all these people, almost in the sense of like make sure everybody else was happy, and you the one that was like getting restless and feeling upset and not happy and just tired. And lastly, Spirit says you live rent free in people's head. People want to think about you regardless, whether you're doing everything they want you to do or not do. You just live rent free in people's head. People still want to think about you and wondering what is Sagittarius doing, why they didn't do this, why they like. You don't have to please other people 24/7 all the time. Sometimes you got to prioritize what's most important to you, or what your spirit guides are saying, what best fits you. You got to be stingy with your time, especially if you want a functioning daily life, if you want a more balanced daily life, because again, you're manifesting the life that you want. You're self-made. Nobody else made you this way. You're self-made. A lot of the things that you have going on or that you have built for yourself is because you did it. So this is all I have for you. If anything resonated, please leave me a message down below, and I'll see you next time. So take care.